Extreme Festival is brought to you by Cecil, G&H Transport, Red Square, and InvestChem. There were going to be a lot of repairs in the pits ahead of race 2. Guys working frantically to get those cars all together.
Smallberger unfortunately will not be making race number 2 after we saw that big crash that he had in his GTR, but the Audi team amazingly have got both their engine extreme cars out for race number 2. Can you believe it? They've swapped the motor for Michael Stephen and they've fixed that second-hand car of Simon Moss. As you see, the fans got treated to meeting and greeting the drivers out on track earlier in the day. But on board here now, race 2, Gennaro Bonafide, the grid has been reversed, so he is in second place. Ahead of him is Michael van Rooyen, and he's got a great start already out front in that Chev, and he's got a pack of Audis, including that Golf GTR just behind him.
Already up into third place. Remember, it was an inverted grid, so Graham Nathan showing you how fast that GTR is in a straight line. On board with championship leader Henny Groenewald, and he'll be trying to settle in there. He knows he's so strong at the end of races. He knows how to bring it through to the checkered flag.
You really have to take your hat off to those Audi engine extreme drivers. They've literally just rebuilt those cars, hop straight in them, and they're back on the pace straight away. But like you said, Graham Nathan, the man to watch out for. He's got that really fast Golf GTR as they head into the infield section, and already bumping and barging going on further in the field there between the Audi drivers. Oh, great slow-mo. Look at that. That was awesome sideways action there from Bonafide as one of the engine extreme drivers on the inside of Groenewald there. So Groenewald not having it all his way here in race number 2 so far.
Well, on board with Graham Nathan, just showing you how quick it is, and a very relaxed, very experienced driver. We also saw there Simon Moss barging his way through, trying to make amends after that first race crash. Remember, he's got a lot of fans here that are hoping for a great result.
Michael van Rooyen in that Chev is out of here. I cannot believe the gap that he's already got over the rest of the field, and the Audi Extremes are onto the front straight here. Now they're going to catch slipstream. As we go back to the Class X, and it's that man, Ian Riddle, at the moment out front. He's just ahead of Simon Thiessen and Jono DeToy, and Owen Bridger in the Honda's got lots of work to do. He's at the back of that pack as we're on board here with Thiessen down the straight, and look at the power of that V8. He's going to be hitting close to 220 k's an hour as they head into Potter's Pass, so you really need a big part of your anatomy to do that.
Brave move there. Michael Stephen up the inside of Henny Groenewald. As we go back to our race leader, that Chev, Michael van Rooyen, is checking out. Look at the Audi right behind him. That Simon Moss hasn't backed off the gas at all, but he does have that GTR right on his tail. Graham Nathan is looking to repeat a race 1 win.
Michael van Rooyen has just set a 29.5 lap time, and that is why he has stretched the lead. That is lap record stuff. So it's up to the rest of the pack to really close down on the man, but at the moment they're not doing so, heading into the infield section. And Graham Nathan in the GTR also kind of stuck in no man's land at the moment in third place, but he's got to make up the gap. As we go into the infield here, it's Van Rooyen followed by Bonafide with Nathan. Look at these cars bouncing as they hit it left, and then they're going to go left again and into that fast ride up the hill where Simon Moss, we saw that big accident in race number 1, but keeping it on 4 wheels at the moment.
Well, we had caught up with Michael Stephen before the race, and he had high hopes to come back from a race 1 disaster on board in this amazing Honda Civic. Look at the power. Owen Bridger down that main straight. He's got a lot of hometown fans. Good to see him going so fast on the main GP circuit. He's also done some laps around the Motard track as well.
It really does help when you got that much horsepower under you to control. As car number 21, that's Simon Thiessen, another local man. He's heading the Class X, but he's got Owen Bridger coming thick and fast. And oh, look at this into Cochabana on the inside there. That was Henny Groenewald with Michael Stephen just barging his way through down the back straight.
Well, those two have been locked mirror to mirror for most of the race, swapping positions and enjoying the front of the pack. When that Chev gets to the front of Michael van Rooyen's, he doesn't look back. We saw it early on in the season at Swartkoop. Once he got there, he's a hard man to catch and pass. So a great drive here in the second race, and he'll be happy about that.
I love seeing these cars just bounce from curb to curb on this infield. They're using every part of the track, trying to get as much of the track as possible to improve their lap time. But it looks like that man out front, Michael van Rooyen, as we head into the last lap, is going to go flag to flag. Simon Moss, a great drive from the man here to get it up into 4th place and potentially a 3rd as we go on board here with Michael van Rooyen going past the back markers now, and the very courteous Michael van Rooyen as he gives a little hand to say thank you to the back marker. I'll see you later.
Well, of course, always a very scary time of the race. You're coming into the last lap. You've been leading since the start, and you've got a couple of back markers to deal with. Graham Nathan goes past the same back marker. He's still in a big race. He wants to get up there and make a race with Gennaro Bonafide. Try and make a pass into second. He'll be thinking about the overall. So Gennaro Bonafide in that second place. Down into Cocobana and trying to get up on the inside. Oh, Gennaro Bonafide runs wide. Looks like he might have some trouble there. And that is a car full of no gears. No, he's going through this, so still going. We'll wait and see what the problem is there, but it doesn't look like that car. Oh, in the background, that looks like Greg Maloney spinning off. And as he was probably just trying to get out of the way of the front runners as they come through, makes his way off the circuit. Still got that big dash towards the checker flag, go back up in the front with Michael van Rooyen. Look at the gap he's got down to second place, who is now Graham Nathan. And
Bonafide's definitely got problems because he has slipped from that second position and he's all the way down now. So Bonafide has definitely got problems in that Audi car of his. We're going to have to wait and see if he's going to make it to the line. And that's the battle between Henny Groenewald. He's trying to hold off Michael Steven there, but this man, Michael van Rooyen, is going to go untouched in the seat. What an absolutely amazing drive by the young man in the Chevrolet to take race number 2 victory.
There we go, the Chev takes the checkered flag. We have to say a great drive, Graham Nathan. It was a tough race for him, ahead of Simon Moss. What a great drive. And here's Gennaro Bonafide trying to make his way towards the checkered flag. It looks like he's got absolutely no gears now. He's going to have to look for a reverse maybe, but makes it to the checker flag, but in last place. So just to confirm, Michael van Rooyen with the win ahead of Graham Nathan, Simon Moss and Michael Steven in 4th place.
In the Class X, it was Owen Bridger in the Honda that picked up the overall win.
No, it went very well. Home track's always an advantage when you've got other people that are coming to race with you. So enjoyed the race, went very well.
A great return to form for the number 38, Simon Moss.
Considering the role, I'm pretty chuffed. Happy I started out at the back and I managed to come through and get a third. Had a good race and I can't complain about it. Hopefully the next one will be just as strong and get some more points.
And probably the not so grumpy Graham. Let's catch up with him.
Team's working very hard. The Volkswagen product is doing exactly what it needs to do. It keeps just pumping out performance. Great car. Those Golf 6 is the business, but absolutely the business.
The clear winner in race 2 was Michael van Rooyen. Let's see how it went.
We got a very good start. Managed to get a lead into Potters. And yeah, I held that lead. I think the guys behind me fought a little bit, which was very fortunate for me. Gave me some breathing space. And yeah, I just tried to keep the lead and drove flat out towards the end of the race.